Welcome to the Odd Box. We're getting weird. We're rolling dice, and it's not very clear. How are we all feeling? Meh, yeah.
Full of chicken.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's true.
Is that what we're calling it now?
What do you call it?
Pork?
Pork of the land.
Pork wings.
Flutter pork.
Guys, we just ate a lot of buffalo pork wings.
Yeah. Flutter pork wings.
It was delicious.
It was good.
Mm-hmm.
There was
Boneless land dragon.
There were some French fries too.
Land Rex.
I saw that no one opened the vegetables.
Yeah, everybody had their fill of flutter pork, and then we realized that there were vegetables.
Aren't those just for decoration?
Garnish only.
I thought we discussed that the French fries were our vegetables.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
It's the best kind of correct.
For them root sellers.
Is there ever a time in your guys' life where you like looked at someone doing something and you're just like absolutely admired them? You're like, they probably created the sun. This is the coolest, bestest person that ever lived.
I have one for Jeff. When life caught those hero points last episode, I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
There are just so many of those moments in the little things in every day, right?
Oh, God.
So many.
Mostly construction, my adult life. I've seen a lot of people with very singular talents for just like one little thing. I knew a guy who could throw anything, any distance, and it would just land perfectly in your hand. You would just put out your hand and he would throw it 3 stories up to you in a rainstorm and it would land perfectly in your hand every single time. And I feel like everybody's capable of really surprising you if you get to know them, and everybody's got some mastery over some silly little thing.
Well, now I feel like I'm not good at anything. I can't.
Don't let the hammer throw me.
Way to take it personal. Jeez.
Yeah.
Growing up, I had horses, and my mom was very good with training horses. So we would have some very young ones, and she would always just, I don't know, she had a way with them, and watching her teach a horse how to be a good riding horse was always very impressive. She's a very impressive human being, though.
So was it riding horses, or what was she training them?
Like from not being saddle broke to riding a horse.
I believe the term is whispering. I believe
Yes.
you whisper to
you
a horse.
Whisper the horse.
Yeah. There's just a lot of training that goes in, kind of like training a dog to be a decently behaved dog, but it's, 1,200 pound beast with
1 horsepower.
1 horsepower. Yes.
You've got to get them from undignified savage to dignified dressage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was
Proud of yourself.
Yeah.
Look at him.
I was
Sure.
thinking if it was the dressage or like how far this went. But yeah,
Just riding in general. We did a lot of trail riding, and we had a
Have
small
you seen
arena.
the documentary Pokemon? Because it's very much kind of like Pokemon.
yeah,
Yeah, you got to catch them all. You got to train them.
cut them up and put them into little balls.
Yep. You get it.
Yeah. I don't do horses because they're fucking enormous and scary
They're just big puppies.
They're big dogs.
until something happens and all of a sudden you have a brain injury for the rest of your life.
I saw a
They
video
kick
where
you
a guy
hard.
got his eyeball kicked out by a horse.
brutal.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, things can go south really fast.
I've known, I guess I have a lot of instances of this. We work at a hospital, but I've seen people with like permanent brain damage because they've been kicked by horses and stuff like that. And so, but this, my
That's
fear
what
of
killed Superman.
yeah, way to
Set the stage.
bring down the
Sorry.
His kryptonite is falling off of a horse.
Damn.
Now I kind of
Just
now I kind of regret it.
Well, I was gonna say this thing of horses goes way back from before I worked at a hospital. Like this is back to my teenage years and stuff when I actually realized how big horses were. They're massive.
I got a couple. She doesn't listen, so I can talk about it without getting in trouble. But my wife,
I knew where this was going.
She never listens. Huh?
never listens. But she's a wonderful human being, and she's always doing stuff that's mind blowing to me. The other one is,
Why would you get in trouble for saying that if she listened?
I don't want her to get a big head about it.
Gotta keep her in her place.
So it's not that she's going to get mad. It's just,
She's gonna hold it above his head.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she's like,
Remember that one time you said that thing about me? That was
she's
really
a
nice?
very, very insightful person, which is a really fun thing to have in your life. And then also she has worked with young children for her entire life. And so, you know, we talked about like the horse whisperer, right? They literally called her the baby whisperer when she used to work in a big center, you know.
I've seen the videos.
Yeah.
It's very impressive.
Yeah. So she's got a real knack for that. And then the other thing was just doing sports when I was young. So like I was a pretty good track athlete until I got hurt. And we got to go to like some really
He was
big...
going to go pro, and then you took an arrow to the knee.
Yeah, but you got it. But like my training partner was one of the most like brilliant athletes, like in terms of like how they use their body. Like just everything he did was perfect. You know, like shooting a basketball, swinging a golf club. Like he just had a unnatural knack for like movement intelligence, you know? And so like things like that were always really impressive because I was like, why am I even doing this? Like I'm just some clumsy dude.
This guy's so much better than me.
Yeah.
And a really nice guy, if it's who I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Mr. Fro.
Yeah. And then we did go to I remember one time we went to a track meet and I met a guy there who was like my clone. He was the same height, the same weight. He had all the same like lifts and jumps within like, you know, pounds or inches, right? He threw the shot put like 18 feet further than I did. And watching him do it was like, you were trying to see magic and you couldn't understand what was going on, you know? And I was like, oh, okay, well, that's what it looks like to be successful. And then, you know, if you do it right, that's what it looks like. So I just got to figure out how to do that. And I never really got that figured out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now you're here.
And now I'm here. Busted.
You should really take that arrow out.
No, I like it. It's good for it's a conversation starter. You know what I mean?
It's been decades.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
It's just fused in there by now.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm going to take this to the recap.
Hold on. Did we get your answer?
Yeah.
He said that he felt insecure about himself.
That was it. Yeah, that was it. So because of that, I admire everyone all the time, constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at you being fully functional and well adjusted and
Just in a constant state of awe.
yeah.
Anytime somebody uses a doorknob, you're like, oh, I spent 15 minutes of that this morning.
Did you see the way that his fingers just effortlessly wrapped around that knob? And
Yeah.
Keep
Ooh,
going.
keep going. Yeah. I like where
He put the fingers on the knob and then he turned it.
Ooh, it's getting hot in here.
slowly caressed the knob. Gave it a gentle rotation.
You're right. He is good at that.
You can hear it
Just a little
squeaking.
Okay.
We made Jeff blush.
That's good. That's good. Way to go, Jeff.
we have fun. We have fun here at the box.
The box.
And
I thought it was a
whatever.
knob.
I think that chicken flutter pork did us really well.
Flutter pork. It walks only on its hind legs.
That's use the other ones for fluttering.
Yeah.
Kicking like this here.
What is a flutter pork rooster called?
Fluttercock?
That was good.
Flappy cock.
Oh, no.
That was even better. He beat you. He went up to you. That one feels gross.
That's why I'm always in a constant state of admiration.
Yeah.
We're just 2 steps away from badminton at this point.
That's a shuttlecock.
Yeah,
It's close though.
yeah.
Close though.
Flutter shuttle.
Flutter shuttle.
Just 2 paddles.
I got in a fight one time at a badminton game.
Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite
God.
stories.
Is it? Should I tell it?
Let's do it.
Yeah, why
I want to
not?
hear it.
So I don't really know why he was having a rough day, but I went to high school with this kid who was very tall, so tall that we called him Talls.
Hold on,
That
just
was
to be
his name.
clear for everyone to have some background, as you might already have guessed, or we mentioned before, Kyle's a really big dude, and he grew up kind of street fighting, so he's comfortable.
Yeah, I don't have a real aversion to violence.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like it because I don't want to hurt people, but
Well, you're a different person than you were
yeah,
back then, right?
sure,
Like we've
yeah.
all grown up and matured since our
yeah, since our
teen
youth.
years and 20s, and
So anyway, we were playing badminton and I beat him like 7 games in a row or something. He was all pissed off about it.
Mhm.
And so he hauled off and punched me in the chest. But like he had that classic thing of where like you grow to 6'5" or 6'6" or whatever in like, 4 weeks, and then you're just skin and bones and like baby giraffe thing. And so he punched me and I was a little confused. I was like, what just happened? And everybody else was like, oh, Talls, you fucked up. They all thought I was going to kill him, but I didn't. We just played more badminton.
Yeah.
You guys kept
You
playing?
killed him at badminton.
Yeah.
You kept playing after that?
I did. I don't remember if he played or not, but
I don't feel like you did.
yeah.
Probably not.
I just remember the confusion of him punching me and just being like, that was it?
No follow-up?
Yeah.
Hopefully he got it out.
Yeah, he was a good dude. I don't hold any animosity or anything. I feel bad, I guess, that he was having a rough day. More than anything. He was probably just having like the worst day ever and was like, I'm just going to punch this guy. I'll feel better.
You feel bad that he humiliated himself?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Just, oh man, sorry, dude. It's just,
Yeah, it was a good time. We'll cut that.
yeah, cut it for time. We don't have enough time.
Oh, yeah, he was a really sweet guy. I really liked him a lot, actually. Thinking out loud. Sorry, I'll quit stalling the podcast. Here we go.
Yeah, I feel like that almost deserves a whole other intro, just in case we forgot what we were doing.
Funny times you got in a fight?
Yeah, I mean, I got a couple of those too, but that'll be.
We'll save it for later.
Yeah.
Okay, I got more.
So you guys get back to Willow Shore. Hurriedly get straight to work putting it back together after saving some villagers. There's shit snakes. There's curses to research. There's drinkable water to make into even more drinkable ale. And there's cats to chase. And you guys
the cat.
get straight into the festival of the first long night. Violet starts by making a fish fry. Ari takes Violet to the outskirts to find a secret berry grove. He collects a bunch of berries for dye making and even more for food. Gardis sets up an enormous booth for alcohol with just a little help from Osu.
That still hasn't come to fruition, and I'm dreading it.
Osu, whom of which couldn't find its dad. And now the festival is in full swing, and we start with admiring the moon. Violet prepared a song. Ari prepared a poem. Midge prepared a poem. However, Ari is in the throes of a turbulent relationship with the moon right now. She breaks down after her attempt to read her poem and seeing some upsetting visions of the moon. Some villagers are like staring on in horror. Some just kind of disperse, and people are kind of like, WTF. That's where we left off. What's the hero point situation around the table?
Dose.
Trace.
2, 3,
2.
2,
1.
1.
I have more than Ari.
I have a lot going on, okay?
yeah, that's true. Okay. I
You're just making booze.
Does anyone come to help Ari in her moment, or?
Oh yeah, I'm right there.
Yeah, she had her arm around Osu's
Oh
ribs
yeah,
or
yeah. I
whatever.
forgot. Yeah, you invited him in. So okay, all right. Take it away. As you guys, again, it's already pretty dark, being about 6:30, 6:45 at night. The moon is big overhead, and there is a slight drizzle now. It's windy. And it would be pretty cold if it wasn't for all the people, the lanterns, and alcohol. It's pretty quiet now. People are just kind of staring, unsure of what to do. The once excited atmosphere now completely broken.
So after the poem, she said, it's still our moon. It's still our moon. And then she realizes that it's not still our moon, and then she's just like kind of crumbling down, just trying to work herself into a fetal position, and she's like, it's not our moon, it's not our moon.
Come on, Ari, let's go sit down.
She'll kind of just follow like a docile child.
And you guys lose a hope point.
Oh, no.
oh damn.
We got lots of those.
In spades, I say.
That was the most.
So what's the total now?
It's still the most.
I got 8.
Yeah,
I got
8.
All right.
I got 9.
Yeah, we
Nine.
were at 9.
We were at 10.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys.
I'm not great at
Well,
tracking.
so-
I've been keeping track.
Yeah. We added 1 hope point last time.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't
Or
put that on my
Osu
sheet.
got
Oh, I
one
didn't-
from
Yeah.
his
Morning sermon.
Yeah.
morning sermon.
Yep.
So that was the
Yeah,
10th
remember we
point.
got 3 the time before?
I have them all written down, so if you want me
Ooh.
to, I can start going back through like over 10 minutes and tell you where we got all of our hope points from.
I think that just might be good for radio. So let's
Okay.
do it.
All right. Let me find the page we start
So
on.
Osu takes Ari away to somewhere a little more private, and then, without missing a beat, someone else steps into the circle almost before Ari is even completely out. What happens?
So young Stefan steps up to the platform and is ready to deliver. You can see a level of intensity that's normally not reserved for him. You know, he's here to party. He's got it for real.
And it's still just dead quiet. No one says anything. No one applauds as he takes the center circle.
Mm-hmm.
Moonlight.
Drip silver tonight. A quiet symphony hitting the leaves. A celebration of solstice, of survival. My suffering in the shadows. The moon knows me. She sees me, bathed in her glow as I cradle the shards of what was. They handed me a letter. A termination stamp with corporate indifference. As if my worth could be measured by a badge and not the dreams that I poured into that place. Born on solstice, every year overshadowed, shoved under the bright rug of their celebration. Happy solstice, they say, another toast, another cheer. I yearn for recognition. The moon presses on me, soft and cool, a balm for my soul, and a reminder that the world turns without pause, without care. The solstice will always win. Parade too big for the likes of me. The moon knows. She is my witness. Her light, soft, constant, tells me that I am enough. Even in the shadow of their celebration, I love her and she loves me. Our love is permitted. And maybe next year I celebrate myself.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Is it? Did I catch in there that it's Stefan's birthday?
Ooh,
I need you to give me a flat check.
Okay, here we go.
Please do bad.
I think he deserves to win.
Oh, snap. 18.
Oh, snap.
It is still. Our love is permitted.
Is that the title of the poem?
I think so, yeah.
Probably the title of the episode.
That was
my
gold.
god, I hate him so much. Oh my god.
I wrote that poem in like 55 seconds. I'm really proud of myself.
It's true, yeah.
We all bore witness.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It is still dead quiet after Ari left, after Stefan took the stage, and now after he's done, it remains quiet. It remains quiet, and then the crowd erupts. And they go to like hug him and clap him on the shoulder, and he outscores Ari by a large margin.
Gardis is the one guy in the crowd going, boo, trying to like boo him. and just getting completely drowned out by the applause.
As
the
people
cheers.
are patting me on the shoulders, I'm feeling more and more like I don't belong because you're not supposed to pat people on the head or shoulders. So he's like, why are you guys doing this to me? I opened up my heart with my poetry.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. I know what you mean.
And now that that's over and Osu and Ari were going off I was going to go with them to help console Ari. And I was like, Ari, your poem was way better than that loser's.
She's just like sniffling and crying. Like, thanks. It's not really about the poem. I'm just really scared.
Oh, I know, but I just thought that might make you feel better anyway.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
They begin to hand out the prizes for admiring the moon. There are first, second, and third place, and it goes Midge, Violet Wagon, Stefan.
Oh no.
So Midge won the overall contest. She takes a potion from a selection given to her. You guys get 1 hope point.
Oh, hey.
Back to 10.
we just lost one. Yes, back to 10.
I need to write more poems.
I love the silence that completely surrounded that statement. There was nothing before, nothing
Nobody
after.
encouraged it. Nobody else was like, yeah, totally, write more poems.
I think you should write more poems.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I agree.
About your moon lover.
Our love is permitted.
Yeah, if Stefan is the voice that you need to have in order to express yourself,
Hey, I'll do
I
more.
support you.
I can do more Violet poems too. Violet's done a few poems. Never that long. It didn't seem appropriate for him to write long poems.
this is more like haikus.
Yeah, and Stefan had been working on that a while. He'd been ruminating.
90 days.
Yeah, nobody remembered his birthday.
Violet Wagon, you get a small, almost probably made of marble, carving of a crescent moon. It's worth 5 gold pieces.
Nice. Stefan gets a ghost touch rune, which he gives to Violet because he doesn't need it.
Stefan gets adoration.
Oh, nice.
And people begin to move on from admiring the moon contest in their revelry. As you look around the crowd, you all kind of begin to notice a few of these party goers have stains all over their mouth. Give me a perception check.
Everybody?
Yeah, everyone who's at the party right now.
Ooh.
Oh, interesting.
28.
18.
I don't think that. Oh, it does have a dot. Okay, cool. My new dice. I couldn't tell if it was a 6 or a 9. 19.
21.
28.
Gardis, you're the only one who notices these people who all have... You all notice the people with stains around their mouth. Not only are their teeth like a dark purple, but it also seems to be around their mouth, as if it's staining all their spit. It's coming out stained when they talk. And you also notice these people seem to be incredibly intoxicated, much more so than where most people are at this time. And Gardis, you're the only one who noticed the correlation between the ones who are ultra fucked up and the ones who have super stained mouths.
Yeah.
Did Osu have rupees on him?
Gardis, you also know you are the number 1 supplier of alcohol at this place.
The only?
Not the only,
Okay.
but I mean, where you have like alcohol for everyone, people would have like specialties that not everyone would be able to like, Masuki probably has a standout somewhere that someone else is working for him.
Yeah. Is it? All right. So when Osu was pulling this prank originally, he beat my perception check. So now that I see this stuff, can I put 2 and 2 together that this was him, or do I more just think that it's just like something up with my booze, or do I? Or yeah.
I think like right now you wouldn't have any reason to think there's a correlation between necessarily what you're serving. There are other bars and stuff around other than yours. So, you at best would probably have to go back and look through your collection, and then we would have to see if you even have any of that stuff left,
Yeah.
which I will roll right now to see how much of that stuff has been served throughout the night. Okay. Okay.
There's some. Okay. So I think we gathered as a group, right? This was to console Ari after this.
Yeah,
and this
yeah,
is
I
when
would
we're all
assume
noticing
so.
it. Does that
Everyone's-
sound?
It's when you've noticed it.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna point it out and be like, hey guys, these guys are getting their mouths are getting messed up, and they seem like really drunk. I don't. Is somebody poisoning us?
Oh, did you make any interesting mixes? Sometimes when you mix poison berry with alcohol, you get real loopy.
Why would I mix a poison berry in my alcohol?
I don't know.
No, I just these people, they seem just more messed up than they should be. It's not
No,
alcoholic, and they're like stumbling around in a weird kind of way, not just a drunk kind.
Does your alcohol get stronger when it gets older? Is it older booze?
No, all this stuff is new. I just made it
Oh.
magically.
Oh.
Is anybody else selling alcohol? Maybe
Yeah, there's a bunch.
Maybe this is just a festival mix.
No, I mean, trust me, I've studied being drunk my entire life, and these guys are more than just drunk. They're stumbling around and a little bit more. I think somebody's trying to poison the town.
Well, here, let me try some. Let me see what we got going on here.
Yeah, drink as much as you want. I mean, you still got to pay for it, though. This is a business
And I
we're
just
trying to run.
reach past him and I take one and I drink it. Did I grab the?
Are you trying to?
Are you trying to drink your own?
I'm just gonna grab a random one
Okay. Yeah, you grab one.
and I take a drink and I go, "This seems fine to me," and I smile at him.
It's a little bitter.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe, again, it doesn't have to be. Maybe it's not my stall. Maybe it's somebody else's.
Maybe.
How fast is the change color thing? He said he smiled at him. Was it apparent right away that he's been staining his mouth?
His isn't stained at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right? Maybe we should go check everybody else's booths
That's
for
a,
their permits.
that's a great idea, Gardis. Why don't you go do that?
That sounds like a lot of work.
Do you think maybe that's why I've been seeing things?
Oh, man, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Boy, I hope not.
I mean, it could be.
I just don't feel like myself right now.
I really think somebody's trying to poison the town. Where's that? Where's that Nopperbo that we let loose? We shouldn't have let him live. That's the mistake.
No.
That's the mistake right
He was
there.
fine. He was a good guy.
He's trying to poison us.
That seems like kind of a leap. We haven't
You're
seen him
being
anywhere.
Paranoid, Gardis.
How is that paranoid?
You're being paranoid.
Yeah, just because he can face shape doesn't mean that he is.
Infiltrating the town right now,
I mean, when you say it like that, it does seem plausible.
right?
You hear the approaching horse, and you look up to see King, completely decked out in ceremonial garb, drawing a cart all by himself, like a full carriage.
My baby.
And Kam Su Chong sits on the top of the carriage, and in a line behind the carriage, there's a couple of goats, a sheep, skittermutts, just like this menagerie of animals. He's like, it's good to see you guys. Welcome to my menagerie.
What is Manjan Jerry?
Is his mouth stained?
That sounds like a dice roll. Heavily stained.
Oh, are you okay?
I've only rarely felt better.
I guess I can't argue with that.
Would you like to feed my sheep? They say it's good. Good luck.
No.
I'll feed the sheep.
I'm gonna go somewhere else.
I could use some good luck.
Ari, I don't think that's the kind of luck you want.
I
Look at him.
could use
You
really.
guys know he's friendly and been super helpful in the past,
Yeah.
if not a little off-putting.
I think you're very judgmental towards him, and I don't think that's fair to him.
Yeah,
He
Gardis.
seems like he wants to be helpful, and I could use some good luck right now.
You're being really paranoid right now, Gardis. You just need to relax a little.
All right, I'm gonna drink more. That's how I relax.
So yeah, he trades you more alcohol for carrots to give to his sheep. So no one has to trade money.
Okay.
And yeah,
She'll go feed carrots to the sheep.
and Skittermutt probably.
Of course, it gives a little nibble to Skittermutt. Gives him a couple head scratches.
I don't want to touch them.
I was just making sure no one else wanted to do anything here.
What is Manjan Jerry?
Menagerie?
What is that?
It's his collection of animals
Oh,
that he's brought along with to show off and celebrate and bestow good luck upon the villagers.
Osu.
Yes.
Why did he bring all of his animals into town?
He always brings animals into town on festival.
Every year?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Ari and Gardis would definitely know this to be a regular thing.
Do we eat them? Is it-
Please don't eat skittermutt.
No. Well, no.
It's like a petting conga line.
Yeah, I don't think these ones are for eating, Violet.
What is conga line?
We also need them for the town too. You know,
dance.
they're helpful.
Beast of burden. Okay. I pet a sheep.
Osu, can we talk?
Yeah. What's going on, Ari? What happened up there?
I don't know. Something's either going on with me or maybe going on with the moon, but something's wrong. I don't know if I'm like losing my mind. Does it seem like I'm losing my mind?
I don't think so. What happened? Tell me what you saw.
It's just, I told you about how the moon turned into that face. What did you call it?
Oh, Grotus.
Yeah, Grotus. It looked like it was going to eat me. I was so scared. I don't know. I've been thinking lately. You know how like when bad things happen to someone, it's like, you know, according to the practice of Singpachi, it's like spiritual debt.
Mm-hmm.
And like if you avoid it, it just gets worse in the next life. Well, what if the town has spiritual debt that we need to take care of? And if we avoid it, it just gets worse. What if that's what's going on?
Ari, when you play your erhu for others and you make a mistake, do you stop playing? Or do you do your best to get back on the melody? When you break a string, do you say that it's fate and that you should never play again? Everybody has spiritual debt, the whole town included. What if instead of some kind of punishment, this is all an opportunity to pay what we owe through patience and strength, with faith? What if this is our chance for a better life, this one and the next? Yes, it might get worse, but that's only an opportunity to rise even higher, to grow even stronger, to play even better. Ari, you might not always know exactly what to do, but you always try to do what's right for everyone. From everything I've heard, the Leshy Saloon was not your fault. You know, you made a mistake. And you'll make more mistakes. And for one, I want to hear you finish your song. And I think the whole town would agree.
Thank you, Osu. The Leshy Saloon has really been weighing on me lately. That was just a fiasco. But yeah, when I make a mistake, sometimes I do stop. I do stop playing. But I know I should keep going. I know that I should get back into the melody, but occasionally something prevents me from doing so. It grabs me by the throat and lifts me in the air, thrashing me around, and that's what I feel right now. I want to get back to my positive self, but there's a cloudy barrier, a barrier of mist. It prevents me from doing so. Part of me says it's an evil force that must be overcome, and part of me says it's Singpachi. It's telling me to stop fighting, to stop thrashing, to allow the forces to run their course. She'll just like lean into Osu and take a deep breath, and slowly will bring out her erhu and start playing some slow, somber notes. And I picture them like sitting down, and she'll just start to sing. The town is pouring blood into the river of life, hemorrhaging our loved ones left and right. It's okay to feel the pain. We will never be the same. Despite the hardships we have faced, we can still stand. Family is right beside you. Reach out your hand. It's okay to feel the pain. We still have so much to gain. The cycle goes on and we'll see the perished once more. They'll have a new life and be better than before. It's okay to feel the pain. We will never be the same. And the music will slowly stop. Osu.
That's how you get a hero point.
Osu, I don't want to allow the forces to run their course. I want to be strong and to hold them off. That feels right to me. I want to work on preserving the town and saving as many people as I can. I guess it just feels like no matter what we do, more bad things happen. And on top of that, I have been gripped by this indecision. I mean, how am I, a little gnome who grew up in Care High, how am I supposed to save the town?
Ari, I don't know if the Gray Lady herself could answer that question. But what I can tell you for certain is that you won't have to do it alone.
Thank you.
Flash cut to Violet and Gardis. He's still trying to explain his joke about the petting zoo to Violet. Just doesn't understand.
Violet wrote another poem. New menagerie, old friends congregating, gather for each other. It's a haiku.
Gather for bundle cutting. Anyone who wants to participate in bundle cutting, gather for bundle cutting.
Oh, shit. We gotta go.
That's us. Let's do bundle cutting. You want to do bundle cutting, Gardis?
I've done bundle cutting every fucking year, and I have never won it.
It's been hilarious.
Why do you say it like that? I want to win.
Last year, you didn't even ever get out of your binds.
Well, this year's gonna be different.
Okay.
Come on, Ari, let's go watch Gardis fail again.
I think that'll cheer me up.
So we have an aerial view of these like rafters with lanterns on them. And then dangling from these are woven straw bundles just hanging from the ceiling. The narrator comes in. Bundle cutting has been an age-old tradition. Participants strive to cut hanging bundles of straw loose from tightly woven lattices. The additional twist is, this contest, each participant begins bound in twine ropes. Stone daggers are laid on the ground some distance away, so that participants must first undo their own bindings, then dash to retrieve daggers, and finally run back to cut as many bundles free as they can within a time limit. Bundle cutting evolved from training exercises to help villagers deal with being captured and bound by bandits or caught in woodland traps. They're going to start by binding all the participants, and there's like 15 of you. They bind your hands behind your back, and the daggers are about 20 feet away on the ground. The straw bundles are hanging directly over you, right where you are trapped at. The time limit is going to be just one song. Just the local village band just sawing away on their instruments. Who's in?
Violet do. Osu, you do?
I'm going to watch this year.
Okay.
Oh, you know I'm in.
All right. They've gathered all of you. They have all but one dagger on the ground. And old Mitsuki wobbles over there, one of his bodyguards literally keeping him upright. And he's like, oh, this was ready, or we'll start. And he drops the dagger. And his bodyguard hurriedly moves him out of the way so it doesn't land in his own foot. I want athletic checks by Gardis and Osu, or not Osu, excuse me, Violet Wagon. Gardis and Violet Wagon to see who's going to go first.
23.
16 plus 9 is 25.
All right.
I'm doing it. This is my year.
Gardis
Okay.
gets the jump. Give me an escape check
So athletics for my escape.
if
yeah.
that's what you want.
Yeah, I'm definitely not using acrobatics.
You could do an unarmed attack.
Ooh.
Athletics is probably better.
6 plus 9 is 15.
Wait, my hands are tied?
I mean, 15's not bad.
That's a fail.
It's not great. Okay, this knot's here, and I'm gonna...
Oh, that doesn't even count?
Gardis, he's so wide. He can't even roll.
He's
He's got
not,
the stocky little arms.
not nearly as flexible as he thinks he is.
Okay. Then we're going to go to Violet.
Come on, Vi, you got this.
You can do an unarmed attack to get out.
I believe so.
30.
What?
Yeah.
I'm out.
You're out.
Woo! Let's go, Gardis.
So
I'm coming.
you can now immediately attempt to make another one of the checks. What would you like to do next?
Okay, so this is the question that I have because I think that in the spirit of fairness, Violet would be willing to run over and grab the dagger, but I think he'd want to remove the bundles with his teeth.
Okay.
Is he allowed to? Does he have to go get a dagger? Like, is it okay with the town if he uses his teeth? He would have done it in previous years.
Are you... Oh, this contest?
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the daggers are definitely a part of the tradition.
Okay, and I have to use them to cut down the bundles?
Yeah,
Okay.
everyone's supposed to use the same stone-style daggers.
I think I probably got in trouble for that at some point.
Probably.
Yeah, I'll run over and get the dagger. Do I
Okay.
got to check for it or?
You want to do an athletics? See how quickly you scoot?
Ooh, 17 on the dice. 27.
I mean,
All right, that counts as 2 successes.
he got to go twice in a row.
So actually, I want you to do this. Count your victory points.
Okay.
You got 2 of them. I want you
VP.
to track your own VP for bundle cutting.
Yeah, Violet, you're doing it.
Now the villagers are going to go. You guys are going against them as like a collective. Ooh. All right, they're out. Gardis?
Yeah, I got it. This is the knot I need. Right here. Pull on this. Ah, shit.
Oof.
14.
Total?
Yeah.
It's funny because every time you attempt to escape and fail, you gain a cumulative -1 to the rest of your checks for bundle cutting.
Oh, great.
So you're at a -2 right now, and we'll keep going back to Violet.
This is exactly how I thought it was going to
I swear,
go.
this was the right knot. This is supposed
Oh, good. It's funny because you rolled to go first. I'm like, oh, that's a really good roll. He's going to kill this.
Yeah.
Pull harder,
Violet?
Gardis.
So
Pulling it as hard as I can, Ari. What do you want from me?
Violet just blows out of his restraints, sprints over on all fours, grabs the dagger.
you're already back.
Yeah, turns and burns,
Yeah.
and is in
I feel
the
like
air.
I feel like you are running on all fours and you pick the dagger up in your mouth.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you didn't have to break stride, kind of like a dog.
Yeah, and all fours to cut down or in the air to cut down a bundle, like jumping up and grabbing them out of the air.
That sounds like another athletics check.
Yeah, probably. Man, dude, Jeff's new dice are just doing work for me.
Oh my god, they're so good.
25.
2 more victory points.
Everybody
nice.
has them but me.
All right,
Oh.
the villagers are gonna go.
I didn't do good on my crafting check for the fish, if that makes you feel better.
They are a mess. Like they're tripping over each other. Like too many of them got out at the same time, and they're kind of like tripping over. One of them just made it over to their stone dagger, turn around and accidentally stab the next guy that was
Oh my
coming
God.
up, and they're like, "Oh God, what do I do?" And so like medics are running over.
Our cleric is currently bound and
They-
wrapped.
Granny, who's like, "Every fucking year, darlings, every fucking year."
On their way to the daggers, they see Violet running at them, and they're like, ah!
Yeah. Most of them just drop to the ground. Let's go back to Gardis. So you don't have any penalties to the escape check, just so you know.
Oh,
Just for everything that comes else after.
Yeah, everything in the future.
Just have to escape.
Yeah, I think I'm so focused.
Not even
Like
out.
the knots and stuff are behind my back. I'm assuming everybody's bound behind their back.
Yeah.
So I'm so focused on like trying to picture this knot in my head that I don't even notice that anybody else has gotten out and gone for their daggers and stuff.
Violet's like hanging off the bundles above
better.
him, chopping them down.
19.
Hey, you're out.
Woo!
So yes, and I see them all come running back, and it's oh shit, I gotta go. And so yeah, I'm
And now we go back to Violet.
All right, cut down more bundles. 14 again for 25. 24. 25.
Okay, you take a victory point.
Nice.
Woo, Violet, you're doing it.
2 villagers are there, and they've begun cutting down bundles. Gardis.
Did I get a victory point for escaping my bonds?
No.
Pick up your knees, Gardis.
That's when you can start attempting to gather victory points.
Okay.
Pick up your knees.
So we're back to athletics. This is for me running
Sure.
to go
Athletics,
grab my dagger.
athletics, survival, or thievery.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I was
athletics.
looking at your guys' as I knew what everyone was rolling.
Wait, survival is 10. That's one more than I'm going to roll survival if I can do that then.
Cool.
Dang. Here we go. 19.
The survival DC is much higher.
Oh, God. Thanks.
Aw.
I guess that's why I assumed everyone was doing athletics, but you didn't know that.
That's when Gardis starts to like think about and like make tactical decisions, and it just goes so poorly.
Every time you try to pick up a dagger, one of the villagers that beat you there picks up the dagger that you were going for. So you're still kind of like scrambling to find, like, to pick up the dagger. And
Gardis, behind you.
go to Violet
Where?
Wagon.
Which behind me? Left or right?
18 on the die.
Oh no.
29.
That's a critical success. Take 2 more victory points.
Jesus.
Gardis, you're standing on it.
What do you mean? Checking under my feet.
The villagers are at 2 victory points.
Just those 2?
Joey Woey is the next villager, and he's at 2 victory points. And then we're going to go to Gardis.
That's your big competition there, is Joey Wowie.
Joey,
This is our last round, by the way.
Okay, so
Last round.
I'm going back to athletics then.
Sure. It's a great call.
You say that like it doesn't matter at all.
DC 17 Thievery, DC 19 Athletics, DC 21 Survival.
Keep
They really
trying,
hosed you on that
Gardis.
one.
Oh, there we go. 17 plus 9 is 28. This was athletics.
That's almost a critical success.
Almost.
Yeah, take a victory point.
Yay. 1.
Violet, last round.
Last round. 12 on the die for 23.
Success, you take a victory point. Joey Woey is going to go. Oh. Joey Woey also gets a critical success, so he'll be at 4 victory points. And with that, the band stops playing.
I like to think too, my first success on that was just grabbing the knife. So I get the knife and I'm running back like all excited to cut a bundle off, and right as I go to like cut a bundle off, the music stops and I don't get it. And I have zero.
of your bonds.
I have 0 bundles.
You got out of the twine at least, so you're able to party.
Yeah, you're improving, Gardis.
Yeah, it was way better, man. Way better. I'm really proud of you.
Next year is my year then.
You know, I noticed you trying to untie it. I just tear them. Have you
What?
thought about doing that?
You can't waste that rope.
So when they go out to
Tear a rope and can't use it again.
hand out their prizes.
We just time together.
Let's go around the table. Gardis, how many victory points did you get?
You know how many victory points I have.
Violet Wagon, how many victory points did you get?
8.
Ooh, and Joey Woey got 4. So if a PC earns 4 victory points in the bundle cutting contest, the party earns 1 hope point.
What if a PC gets 1 victory
If
point?
any PC earns 6 victory points,
The numbers keep going up.
you realize that old Mitsuki isn't here right now, but Granny Who approaches. Congratulations, darlings! Here is your prize. For if any PC earns 6 victory points or more while bundle cutting, they get their choice of a striking weapon rune,
Oh,
a ghost touch weapon rune.
oh.
Make your choice, darling.
Holy shit.
Granny, I love you, even though you make fun of me for being fat all the time.
You've slimmed down much, darling. I appreciate your hard work.
Violet's like 20 pounds heavier.
Yeah, but it also like all bulging muscle.
Right. Can I have the ghost touch rune?
Of course, darling. Of
Thank you,
course. And she hands it to you and covers up the other one and walks off.
Is that with the hope point, or is that instead of the hope point?
Porque no los dos?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what-
you get both.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Yeah, it's cumulative 4 and then 6.
Good job, Vi. That
Thank
was
you.
impressive.
Thank you, Ari.
It actually really kind of was, I imagine. I imagine it was like really cool to watch.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I picture like that 20-foot distance you jumped,
Uh-huh.
like just back and forth, like
Right.
you kind of said. And
Yeah,
so like
yeah.
you were cutting them on your way back and
Yeah.
everyone else just broke free. And Yeah.
I pictured that he can't use his teeth, but he's like his jaws are just gnashing like he wants to use them. It's just it's a reflex.
Spittle
He's,
flying everywhere.
I
cutting them
picture
down.
he's like hanging on the ceiling lattice network, like a climb speed, and he just has the dagger in his mouth and he's chewing all of it.
Yeah.
Just chewing all of
That's
it.
I figured the dagger was in his mouth.
Yeah.
That's how I pictured it. I pictured Gardis like, well, they hung him higher this year than they did last year, guys. I mean, do you see that? I think Joey Woey. This is
People have already begun to disperse as Gardis goes back and looks at the lattice network that they were hanging from. And off in the distance, kind of like near one of the back buildings there, you see another shopping cart. You think it's a little strange that it's not front and center, but you definitely do not mistake Shinzo standing in front of it.
Oh,
He just kind of
Shinzo's
smiles
there.
and waves at you, Gardis. You're the only one who sees him right now.
Hi, Shinzo. I'm gonna actually jog up to him. I've been meaning to look for Shinzo and find him.
He has a cup in his hands and he's smiling fondly at you.
Does he have stained teeth?
He does not.
It's too classy for that.
Yeah. Shinzo, listen, I've been meaning to talk to you. You don't come into town often. I just have been thinking over things for a while, and I wanted to say I'm sorry. I kind of pinned you as unsavory when we first met.
And he stabs you in the stomach with a short sword. I got you, bitch.
I'm really
Gardis.
bummed that nobody else is here.
Yeah, I would pay money to be standing there right now.
Gardis, I knew in time. I believe us to be great friends. But
I wouldn't go that far. But
you have much growing still to do, young dwarf.
that's kind of a mean thing to say.
Is there anything I can do for you on this most auspicious occasions?
No, I just wanted to say that. That's all.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Please, enjoy. This night is in much of celebration as you as it is the community.
Oh, thanks. I mean, swing by the booth. I'll give you 2% off.
That is most gracious. I
agree.
I intend to.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, you're welcome anytime at the Cerulean Bar.
The boar's
then
new
I'll-
house.
He bows his head.
Yeah, I bow back and just go off and continue on.
Cool.
I'm gonna sell him my marble of the crescent moon.
Oh,
Liquidate that.
hello, Violet.
Hello.
This is quite beautiful. Are you sure you don't wish to keep it?
Does it do anything?
I feel like it has some sort of property, but I can't quite place it. I will take it off your hands if you really do not want it.
I guess I should have checked first. Is it an item of some kind, or is it just loot, like treasure or whatever? Should we roll?
Did I give you I gave you a price for it, didn't I?
Yeah, 5
Yeah,
gold.
it's mostly loot.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna sell it.
Okay.
I sell
What's a 10% bonus on 5 gold?
5 silver.
Okay. He gives you that too.
Oh, nice.
It just seems like that kind of night.
You're a good man.
He, again, bows his head in his very classical way.
Guys, I have a question for you. As much as I love Ugly Cute and this beautiful gauntlet that she gave me, if we have Ghost Touch Rune, we don't need Gauntlet anymore.
What does the gauntlet do?
It gives me Ghost Touch sometimes for like a minute a day.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't use the gauntlet. I got my axe.
Yeah. Does anybody else need Gauntlet? Should we sell it? Should we check and see if it does anything else?
I mean, it seems kind of rude to give away a gift like that,
Oh, okay.
but I don't have any use for it.
Yeah, I never know.
It
Yeah.
would be cute on Ari. She
Massive
can-
stone hand.
She can use martial weapons.
Huge.
Yeah, but isn't it at least one bulk?
Oh, I think he has
Oh,
a
yeah, it
strength.
is.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a bulk.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I
it
don't
was,
want to carry that around.
was it so much a gift? I think he was just like cleaning out his closet or something.
I said my piece. You do what you want with it.
Okay, I'll keep it for now.
Courtney did not care what you did with it.
I was just thinking about, I'd like to get a striking rune, so I'm trying to save up
Sell
money.
it.
You just had the choice of getting a striking room.
Ghost Touch is more money, and I wanted that too. Better value.
Yeah.
I played the value game.
Ah, I see.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I sell it.
The gauntlet.
Yeah, I'm going to sell the gauntlet.
Mm-hmm.
That feels bad. I don't think I like that.
Pick one.
I sold it
You
already.
can do it.
Yeah.
Do you know how much it was worth?
60, so we can get it
Oh,
for
there you
30
go.
or whatever.
30.
I also have this, and she pulls out the key making tools.
He's selling everything with a 10% bonus and selling everything with a 10% discount.
Shit, do I have anything to sell?
So 33.
He's just really in the spirit.
48. Oh, we're so close. We're only 12 gold away from a
So
striking
the
room.
key making tools are 55 gold pieces.
Holy snap. So that would be with the 10% discount. That'd be 27 and a half plus 10% is snap. Hang on, I can do this. 5 copper, 2 silver, and 29 gold.
He does have a striking rune. Those are 65 gold.
Normally, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, with the discount.
59-ish.
Here, Violet, I don't know if it helps, but I've got 8 gold and 3 copper.
Holy snap.
He's getting really excited.
I'm so excited right now.
Party Ghost Shopping Part 2.
I
I'm
do
sorry.
still have my 4 frost vials that I never used. I give
should
you
keep 'em.
permission to sell those now.
Oh, you're so sweet.
You see he has a caterwaul sling and a silver katana.
Got nothing to sell.
Okay, so, but if we just sold the key making tools, if you would want to let me have 10 gold and 5 silver, then
There's
I
a
could swing it.
slick weapon,
And keep the
armor,
rest.
Use whatever
property
you need.
rune.
Okay.
Did we already sell the trap making stuff? Because we never used it.
I don't know
I
if we did.
forgot about that stuff. That was like episode 3.
It was a long time
That still
ago.
might come in handy. You never know.
We don't know how to make traps.
Well, that's true.
It's very
Okay.
specialized. Do you
I-
know what it was? What it was called?
Trap making ingredients.
It was from, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That was forever ago.
Okay, so, I guess, and
You
then
see a
we probably
couple
have to
potions
pay to
of
have these
healing.
applied tomorrow or something, to have somebody put them on.
Putting them on would definitely be a tomorrow thing. You know you would not find anyone to get started on that tonight.
Yeah. What would it cost us?
1,000 gold pieces.
That's a dick move. How about 3?
Well, is there?
Two.
There's a cost for this. There's a rule
Yeah,
for it.
there is.
Yeah, we've done this before.
And you guys get a bonus if you do it in South Bank.
Google it.
Anyways,
Yeah, we can Google it later.
do you guys
Oh,
trade?
it's free if it's transferring from a rune stone.
Oh, look at that.
So,
You just touch the things.
yeah.
What do you touch? To
Well,
make
no, you
your
got to do a
ghost
crafting
touch?
thing.
Oh.
Okay, so that's why it was complicated, because if you have the rune stone, you either have to roll the crafting thing yourself or find somebody else to do it, and you were charging us earned income rates for a person to
Got it.
transfer it,
Oh.
right? So, which only worked out to be in like a few silver
Yeah.
or something. So, cool. Yeah, so I can cover that because I got a few silver left over.
Great.
So, Courtney, you would have 19 gold, 7 silver, 5 copper to add to your pile.
Okay.
And you guys buy his striking rune off of him?
Yep. Excitedly. Violet's going to do so much damage.
Did you use that gold? Violet? Did you need it?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
No, thank you. Thank you, Osu.
No problem.
You guys are so generous. You're such good teammates. Except for Gardis. He's stingy.
I just show up. What are you guys doing? What are you guys talking about?
Look at these runes I've got. And I hold up the ghost touch and the striking.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
You got both of those at the contest?
Yes. Kind of.
Yeah. Shit, I never
I
win.
sold Ugly Cute's glove and I got this thing.
Oh, well, that's fine. It was just
Ari
a lump of
helped me.
stone, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. You said more like clean out closet.
Right.
Yes.
He was just giving us the junk left over from his trunk.
He had drunk in his trunk.
And he gave it to us. That's what I said.
Yeah. Gave us his junk.
Yeah, I don't have anything to buy.
It's funny because I feel like Violet would have really loved the stone gauntlet on account of being a lizard man.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that would have been a really painful trade for him to make personally. But because he knows it's like in the best interest of the team and the town, he's trying to
Yeah.
he's got Mama with him. He can't let her see him be selfish.
Is that who's going to get the striking room?
Mama,
Yeah. You put the striking rune on her teeth.
Ancestors punch.
ancestors punch. And I just take out a skull and punch him with the
Yeah.
skull.
You have the skull over your fist.
Yeah.
And you're making little biting with it with your
Yeah,
like
chomp,
a puppet.
chomp, 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 chomp.
Mama say.
So yeah, that would have been painful for him a little bit.
You guys hear an explosion.
Oh,
Oh shit.
what was that?
Was it one
and
of the
then
people?
another one.
Is
Oh,
it
no.
contaminated booze? Are the people exploding?
Oh, geez. Gross. Starts
Should,
raining blood and body parts.
Was that part of the festival? Or should we go check on that?
Yes, let's go check.
Yeah, on your way, they begin to go off quicker and quicker, and you look up and see the color in the sky. You have never seen or heard anything like this in your lives. This is the first time any of you would have ever experienced anything resembling fireworks.
Really?
Shinzo, hit the dust.
The deck.
What?
Hit the deck.
There are no decks around here.
It's all dust.
It's a common phrase.
I think it's okay, guys.
It's very beautiful.
You go over and you see Huo Tianja
Oh.
from second best. And he is just smiling wickedly, mouth stained black. These weren't gonna be ready for a while, but I thought, what the hell? Tonight's the night. And more just explosions taking over the sky. Most of them are just bright yellow, but some of them turn purple, some of them turn blue, and again, just more yellow, fiery explosions taking up the sky. What do you think?
Is it going to hurt anybody?
It's really
Unless you
loud.
go up there.
It hurts my ears.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
You made these?
I sure did.
Ooh.
That's cool and everything, but how much have you had to drink?
I've had a cup. Just one cup.
1 cup?
I swears.
Where'd you get it from?
Yeah.
I got it from you, you son of a bitch. It was delicious.
Gardis, do you have something to say?
I got good booze.
Best in town.
See? A happy customer.
And then another one goes off. Everyone give me a reflex save.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
The dice have
Oh,
turned
no.
on me. 12.
16.
20.
15.
It's DC 17.
Oh,
so it
Jesus.
sounds like everyone's going to take full damage as one of these fireworks goes
Ari
off
made it.
like ground level. Yeah,
Okay.
Ari pass. Oh man, that's 14 fire damage.
Ah.
And you realize that if this goes on, he has a collection of these nearby. And yeah, they're like on a long fuse, so they're set to kind of keep going for a while. But too many more malfunctions, and these prototype fireworks could become a problem.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Come on.
That's
man.
amazing.
No, that hurt like hell.
Dude, you burned the whole half of me.
Yeah.
I think we need to stop them.
How?
They could kill people.
No, they're fine. I made them myself.
Yeah, but you're drunker than a skunker.
I've only had a cup.
Can I roll something? I'm not sure that Violet would understand how to stop this from happening. Like if he'd noticed the fuse and, put 2 and 2
Yeah,
together
that's kind
or
of
whatever.
if we've literally never seen fireworks, then
Yeah.
what are we supposed to do?
Roll a crafting check.
Crafting check at a -2.
-2 crafting.
11.
You think you should probably just go over there and kick them around, kick them over.
I do that. Violet goes over and just starts throwing fireworks, just yeeting them.
Violet, wait.
Violet,
What?
that doesn't sound like a good idea.
I've already thrown 2. Away from people.
How do you stop this?
Yeah.
You just gotta pull out the fuse.
Oh, well,
Can you-
let's just do that.
Okay. She'll go up to one and pull out the fuse.
Yep, and the fuse just burns out in air, and doesn't go to anything because the fuses just plug in.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is it done now? Is that danger over with?
No, there's like 3 more of them still going,
crap.
and then still the ones he threw.
Osu goes
What
for
is
one.
fuse? What is fuse? What do I pull out?
The little string thing.
Little string thing.
Yeah, pull it out.
Okay.
And I hold up one that's almost gone off, and I'm pointing at it.
Yeah, pull it out.
That's why I
This part.
reach over and grab the string and pull it out. I did it. I got one.
No, from the ones that you threw. Come on.
Okay, and I take off sprinting down the street.
Everyone give me a reflex save.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, my goodness. Hey, that's
so
better.
much better.
21.
That's scared.
24.
18.
19.
It's 10 fire damage this time.
If
Sounds like
we're-
everyone passed.
Okay.
So half.
Half.
5.
Holy crap. Ow.
Oh, am I on fire? I smell like I'm on fire.
Yeah, you are. Put it out.
And you guys are able to prevent the loss of any hope points as no one dies in a
Crap.
fiery explosion.
Nice.
Oh, man, that was stressful.
I'm going to spend a 3-action heal.
Huo, those
Heal
things
us
are
up.
pretty in the sky and not pretty on the ground. You
No.
should have better safety next time.
I'm gonna take a nap.
That's a good idea, Huo.
You could have launched him from the pier, maybe.
No one's my peer.
Oh,
Everybody gets 13 hit points back.
the ever humble Huo.
Did you make sure there were no like innocent bystanders around that could accidentally get your healing?
Yeah. You're like, everybody come over here. Come over here. 30 feet away from that guy.
Yeah. He will back off.
How much did we get back?
13.
13.
I'm still down a bit. I wasn't at full anyway.
It was actually really funny. Gardis, Jeff.
He's
It's all
Gardis
the
at the
same.
table.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's all the same.
My brother came and he was like, "Who plays Gardis?" I was like, "Jeff." He's like, "Is he a metagamer? He never wants to use his healing." And I'm like, "That was on like episode 4." I'm like, "No, just you wait. It's
It gets worse.
it's
It gets
way
worse,
it's
yeah.
way deeper than that. It is not metagaming at all.
No, this
it's
is
quite
baked-
quite the opposite
Baked
actually.
into Gardis.
Full meme.
It'd be weirder if you didn't. You don't know. You're early on, man. You'll get it. And with that, people begin to gather for the lantern making. Who's participating in lantern making?
Ooh, I'm going to make one this year.
I think I'll do it.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Violet's going to go find Stefan and get him a pastry or something.
Kind of worried that it might blow up in my face like all the other things I've tried to do today. She'll stare at the ground.
And then they'll come back and share
Give me a will save.
Oh.
Oh,
Ari, I mean, really, the only thing that blew up in your face was 2 fireworks.
There's a cracked die. I got a 13 on dice. I'm frightened too. So that's a 20.
Nothing happens. No change.
And she'll go with Osu over to where they're starting to make lanterns.
it'll be fine. It's going to be no problem.
Okay.
Besides, you
I can
can't
do this.
possibly make one worse than me.
That's that a challenge?
Yeah. Why would you say that? I mean, her poem already took last place.
No, historically, I've made terrible lanterns. I'm not good at it.
I can hear you, Gardis.
It's supposed to be
Oh.
self-deprecating.
I get it. Ari.
What?
Nothing.
Okay. It's probably for the best. I still think that you poisoned people and tried to blame it on somebody else.
Let's go back through this just a little bit. Everybody is drinking this super strong booze that's getting them drunk and dyeing their mouths,
Booze that you provided.
and they apparently got it from our booth.
Booze that you made.
You've been making booze for days,
don't.
Gardis.
That's all you've been doing, making booze.
Did you
Yeah.
like seal the
Weeks.
barrels?
Yeah.
Or like
I mean, what are you sealed?
you just like left them open and like
It's like rain. They're just like rain
buckets?
barrels around.
Yeah, okay.
You would have, yeah. I think you would have noticed they're just open
Did you
barrels.
at least clean them first?
Would have had way more if it didn't lose all of it to evaporation.
I mean, if you clean them first, it loses the flavor.
Okay.
I have a
do.
master plan, and I'm really excited to reveal it to you guys in a few moments. But first, sky lanterns were originally developed during the days of Shu for sending military signals. The ancient practice now has a different cultural significance, representing reunions and people's wishes finding their ways to the heavens. These sky lanterns have bamboo frames and are made of oiled rice paper. They incorporate designs of fanciful shapes like birds, dragons, and other flying creatures. So, you guys gonna make your own flying lanterns, and it sounds like they're pretty intricate with frames and everything. So, we're gonna dive into it.
I think someone poisoned our booth.
I don't think so. That seems unrealistic.
Weren't you at booth all day?
I mean, I left it for a few times. No.
He does get distracted pretty easily.
Yeah, see? It was probably one of our competitors. What's one of the other, I should know this, but what's one of the other bars in town? I only go to my own.
Gardis, we can talk about this later. I'm trying to make a lantern right now, and speaking of distractions, you are one.
Oh, yeah.
Crafting checks.
Okay.
Let's go, team. I believe in you. So does Stefan.
Oh, that's not bad.
I get a -2 to this for the frightened, right?
Yes.
Still? Okay.
I've got a 15.
Yay, Ari.
Natural 19.
Was it the cradle or was it the spine? Did you do that?
27.
This part fits into that part.
That's one success for Ari and a fail for Osu.
So clumsy.
No, so
Ari,
the sheathing.
now you have to commit to what you are going to try and build.
Okay. So you said that they're in the shape of these creatures?
Intricate shapes, or you could do things like birds, dragons, flying creatures. A lot of people just do like geometric patterns, something pretty. You know, maybe they dye their paper certain colors. You have a lot of options.
Okay.
Use your imagination, be creative, go.
I think she would make a type of flower, like a very beautiful, like spiral shaped flower.
Cool.
And so like when it was floating, it would spin.
I like that. You see Sojin Yu comes in, this elderly elf, and she sits down with her materials and she just gets to work. She just starts like sticking things in places, almost as if she had done this every day for the last 500 years. And I rolled a 19 on the die. And now we are going to go to the next round, or the next step. Osu?
Osu, you make it too complicated.
Hold on.
Make a broom. Make a broom,
I'm
Osu.
working on it.
Oh, so the top is supposed to be more rounded.
You know, I'm just like, I wish I had another tail.
Midge, where's Midge at? Midge, he needs kiss on cheek for good luck.
Violet, I will murder you.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like it would help anything.
5 on dice, 7. Oh, it's stuck to my tail.
Critical fail. You break the bamboo frame you were working on.
Man,
It's okay, Osu. Just keep trying.
yours is turning out really good. How do you do that?
Ari.
A lot of practice with creating things.
It's in my fur.
That is
What is?
Glue?
19.
I think it's glue.
That's another victory point.
So my first one, I had a success, which was 1 victory point.
What was your first roll?
It was a 20.
9?
So it was plus 27.
27?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so 2. 2 victory points.
So 2 total now.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
I rolled a 19 and an 18 for Sojin Yu, the eldest person in Willow Shore for lantern making, so she's doing her thing. Then,
This is her retirement hobby.
yep. Osu.
This one's going to fly. This one's going to fly. This one's going to fly. It just needs a little more paper here. It just needs a little 8 on dice. 10.
You literally are unable to get anything together.
Oh, I put another hole in it.
One on your first success, then you have to decide what you're going to build, and you don't even have a workable frame yet. It's been like 20 minutes.
Are you using the glue?
I am, but I ran out. Can I borrow some of yours?
Sure.
He's
I
just
don't know where it went.
yeah, matted fur. Like,
We're going to have to kill King just so he can keep going in the lantern making
Oh,
contest.
That's another 19.
Midge is going to be so disappointed.
Oh,
Another
man.
victory point. It's another 18 on the die. Osu.
Okay, here we go. Just relax. 4 on dice. That's a 6. Oh man, I've glued my hands together.
Start like thrashing
Another
around.
critical fail.
Why?
Keep it out of the hair, Osu. Don't put it in your hair.
You are out of materials. You can no longer participate.
Time.
Nothing is usable. You can light your candle and hold it.
Oh,
but
man. At least I got out of my bonds of
It's
the
a-
bundle cutting.
It's a shoe, guys. This one's a shoe.
that was
is this?
amazing.
Pile of sticks. This is barely a passable pile of
This is
sticks.
17.
I don't think this one's
That
gonna fly.
is a fail.
She's trying to help Osu get his hands unglued.
All right, we have one more round. Osu cannot roll. Ari.
That is a 21.
Nice.
All right.
Yay, Ari.
1 point.
1 point.
Ari, you did it. Look at that thing. That's awesome.
It spins.
What did you make? What is it?
It's a flower, can't you tell?
Is
Yeah.
It looks like lotus or chrysanthemum.
I didn't know you knew those words.
Yeah, I am trained in nature.
That's really cool.
Somehow he's really good with flowers.
You always find a way to surprise me, Violet.
Yeah. Big words, not for Violet. Big plants.
Chrysanthemum's a pretty big word.
Yes. And someday you'll learn it.
Is it not chrysanthemum?
No. Close.
Okay. Well,
I learned a new word earlier. I learned man and Jerry.
yeah. We'll keep working on it.
Nice.
But no, Ari, this is great. I don't know how anybody could possibly beat this.
Thank you. Who was
Sojin.
Sojin is
Sojin Yu.
doing a really good job.
Nah.
She deserves to win though.
What? No way.
It becomes time to release your lanterns.
I'm gonna go float mine, guys. I'll see you later.
Oh, it's a boat.
Hopefully.
The wood sinks.
So as you release your lantern, Ari, why don't you give me a performance check?
All right. I will do this one again.
I'll give you a +1 because you have a pretty good lantern.
So then it's just a minus
Sure. You're welcome.
for my frightened. That's a natural one. I want to turn in a hero point.
I'll take
Yeah.
your hero point.
So I will use the dice that Jeff got me that actually has flowers on it, and I got a 6.
Better than a 1.
Yeah, so that's 15.
People are inspired by your lantern. Why don't you describe to us a little bit what it looks like as you let it go?
So when she puts the candle like in the center of the flower, and she will just like put the stem in between her hands and then just rub them together, like yeah, I don't know how else to explain it, but when she like
Like you're trying to start a fire by
yeah,
friction.
yeah. So she'll like rub them together, and then the flower just like shoots off into the air, and somehow the flame stays lit.
It's covered.
It's covered.
Makes a flame tornado inside the flower.
Yeah, and it just like will slowly spin after it gets to a good
Smoke
rotation.
slightly billowing out of the top because it's collecting inside the frame before it can spill over. And some people clap, some people gasp. Sojin Yu steps forward, and she has a massive beast of a kite.
Can I trip her?
It has like 4 or 5 candles, rough her up a little bit.
Yeah.
It has 4 or 5 candles throughout of it, and she lights them with magic as she kind of tosses it in the air, palm forward, almost as if it's nothing. And this red dragon takes light, wings flapping, and with each beat of its wing, more and more of the lantern actually gets set on fire. You see the bamboo reeds begin to kind of like burn away, and as this lantern rises, it begins to flap faster as parts begin to fall away. And once was a dragon is now this large bird, almost like a condor. You would maybe call it a phoenix with the way the fire is trailing off of it. And it's ascending higher and higher now. More pieces are falling off. And now it looks to be some sort of crow or a dove, flapping all the faster now, trying to stay aflight.
Jesus.
And it gets smaller now. And now, way off in the distance, just a little speck above you, you can make out the little bits of a hummingbird. Its wings imperceptible other than the rapid click-clack of the bamboo frame before it finally burns away. And Sojin Yu wins the lantern making contest.
What a hoe.
I told you she deserved to win.
How many victory points did you get, Ari?
4.
Ari, you should have used Mage Hand to knock it out of the sky.
No, that would be mean.
I was thinking about throwing a hammer at it.
Did any of the pieces of it fall onto the explosives?
All of them did. Ari, you get 3 lesser elixirs of life.
Ooh.
Sojin
Thank
gets
you.
a pouch worth 100 gold pieces,
Oh shit, we could have used that.
and you take a hope point.
Hope point.
Yay.
We have way too many hope points. We need security.
There's no such
we need
thing.
defense.
Famous last words.
And then what are we looking at
Can't
as Violet Wagon finally finds a sad Stefan? Please, take it away.
I get to do both characters at the same time?
You went to go find you, man. Let's
Oh
see how
my
that goes.
goodness.
This was my big master plan that I was excited
Yeah.
to drop. So go ahead, role play it out.
Stefan, are you doing okay?
You can't get it out. He can't.
No, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it.
He's a professional.
Everybody shut up. Everybody
from
shut
the
up.
top.
Everybody
He
shut up.
set this up. This is what he wanted.
No, I didn't. I thought I was just going to come back and cheer for Ari, but here we go. It sucks, man. Everybody loves me. I just try so hard. Everything I do just falls apart. And then Violet reaches down. He's got a big old pastry with a candle in it. He goes, I hear it's your birthday today. You know we love you, right? And Stefan looks up at him and goes, did you get this from a licensed bakery? Yes, it's got all its paperworks. You know, it was next to the managery, and you know, it's gonna be okay, man. You're a good guy. It's gonna be okay. They're gonna take you back at the force anyway. You know, you'll be doing security in no time. If you wanna, you know, talk about it sometime, Ari's a really good listener. You know, just hit her up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, man. Thank you. And now I've got you and the moon.
He's in love.
Uh-huh.
So Ari and Gardis are admiring lanterns and collecting their goods. Violet Wagon is having a Fight Club style conversation with himself.
Yep.
And Osu, you kind of slink off. You know Midge was watching the lantern making contest.
Oh.
But
You know she was proud of you.
as you
Why?
kind of head off somewhere to be alone for a little bit, you finally see up on the bluff, the northern bluff, kind of heading out of town, silhouetted is your father, E.E. And he's just kind of standing there all by himself. You haven't seen him in a few days. And we fade to black.
Jeff, is the music ready?
Oh yeah, it's always ready.
Courtney, is Foundry ready?
Wait, is it
I
ready?
think so.
We gotta check.
I think we're good to go here.
Tony, is
Whoa.
Is the music ready?
God ready? God's ready. Okay.
Kind of.
I turned it down and it didn't go down at all.
Kyle, are we running?
Stuck with it.
You're running. Jeff, are you running?
Am I running?
Courtney, are you running?
I think so.
Tony, are you running?
Running and running and running.
God, I did
Nice.
that
Running,
again.
running.
Something.
We're there. We're good.
Oh, for Pete's sake. There we go. Clock's running.
Who the fuck is Pete?
Why do we care about his sake?
Are you saying I get to do another character right now?
Oh, that reminds me. We're gonna get into it, but you are not allowed to play Stefan until I give you the sign.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to jump into Stefan when I give you the sign. You just can't play him before I give you the sign.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Kyle's devastated.
Oh,
No, no.
Yeah, right.
it hasn't sunk in yet.
I'm hoping it's going to be for a fun reason and not for he just wants me to shut up. But who knows? Either or, potato, potato, you know?
Potato, potato.